We can't stop here.
This is bat country.
Bats.
Wait till you see all these bucking bats.
Flutterbat.
Wait till you see all these bucking flutterbats. Oh, this episode was great.
This was a great episode.
They were pretty deep in the ether, I gotta tell you that much.
Suspicious.
And Pinkie Pie apparently has powers to control her mane.
She took a lesson from the maniac.
I gotta say, I think you mentioned there was a picture, like a fan art online, where it shows Pinkie Pie's skull and there's a horn grown in.
Oh, you should have seen during Halloween, there was just nothing but a crap ton of Flutterbat fan art flying everywhere.
Flying everywhere.
Pretty much.
My God. My God.
The bats.
The bats. I didn't tell about the Flutterbat. Poor guy would know soon enough.
Yeah, maybe when we do our
Fear and Loathing?
Fear and Loathing sketch, we actually have
Flutterbats?
yeah, Flutterbats instead of just bats.
Or just mix them in with the bats. Mix in a couple of Flutterbats.
Yes. Paint on whole main 6 of bats.
Yes.
Main 6 bats.
Twilight Bat. Batlight Sparkle. Batlight Sparkle.
Batlight Sparkle.
Batity. Rarabat.
Rarabat.
Rarabat. Apple Bat, obviously. Pinky Bat.
Pinky Bat. Yes. Rainbow Bat.
Rainbow Bat. Are we missing anyone? I think we got them all.
Yeah.
And then there's Flutterbat, but she already existed.
Yep.
Yeah, this was a good episode. This one was funny.
This one was hilarious.
And another thing at the end that goes nowhere. Fluttershy still has fangs.
Yep. Yeah, I've been telling him things to not get his hopes up for this season.
Next season.
Yeah, that's what he keeps saying every time I just kind of end the episode saying nowhere. Or when they just zoom in on that one thing.
My headcanon's firing on overdrive from the Castlemania episode where we see the Shadow Pony.
Interesting fact, apparently there was like this huge thing going around that rarity episodes could not fail. And the 8th episode is doomed to fail. The next one coming up is the 8th episode of the 4th season, and it's a rarity episode.
Is it good?
It's okay. I mean, it all depends on your idea of rarity, and it is the first one of the story arc.
Well, you might know that I'm a rarity fan, so I might enjoy it. But back to this episode.
Yes, back to bats.
Back to Bat Country.
Back to the Bat Country.
So many Hunter S. Thompson references, so little time.
And Batman references.
Batman.
Come on, the pony signals.
Pinky's mane. That's the thing I'm focusing on right now. And apparently she's really, really good at digging, too.
Well, she is an earth pony. And
Still.
she did work on a quarry.
That's still impressive, even with those things added in.
Oh, wait until you see later.
Run for your life!
Wait until you see later with earth ponies.
Oh my God. I don't know, I just kept enjoying Pinky in this episode just because of her antics.
They seem to be showing a lot more of the diversity in the show.
Yeah. Oh, another thing to mention. Apparently her hair is also a pocket.
Pocket?
Oh,
yes.
She just tosses the flashlight in
and
and
her hair is an extra appendage.
More and more to be impressed with Pinky about.
They just kind of keep breaking reality with Pinky.
Yeah.
And she's the only one who's really doing it. And and let's not forget the slight Tron reference.
Oh yeah, the running.
The running?
When she was the Philly minute?
No, not during Power Ponies.
During this?
Yeah.
I missed
the grid.
Oh yeah.
I think you even said, oh God, to that.
I did. I forgot about that actually. And it's like, come on, Twilight. You're making yourself a bigger and bigger nerd.
She is a nerd.
Which isn't a bad thing, I guess.
I like it.
I don't know. I feel like that... No, yeah, I can't say anything bad about it. I just wasn't a fan of Tron, to be honest.
Yeah, Tron was very, very hokey. But the concept itself was awesome.
Monitor everything. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw that.
Monitor everything.
Stalking. Well, actually, we already know that.
So many Batman references. So much Hunter S. Thompson jokes to be made fun of here, and another transformation of Fluttershy.
Okay, so we have...
Let's see. Let's just go down the lines of random nicknames she has from alternate selves. We have Flutterbitch.
Of course. Flutterbat.
Flutterbat. Flutterhulk.
Flutterhulk. Flutter Guy. How could we forget that one?
Flutter Guy.
Flutter Bully, I think, is different from the original, because Flutter Bully was just trying to be assertive and didn't No, Bully's not a good word for it either. Flutter Frustrated? Flutterstrated.
Flutter Rage.
Flutter Rage. Yeah, Flutter Rage. Because it's different from the one with Discord.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different persona.
Yeah. I don't know, that's more Flutter Bitch than Discord.
No, I feel like with Discord she was just doing it to be cruel, but when she was Flutter Rage, she was just fed up with all the crap.
True.
And that's how I feel. That's why I feel like they're two different Flutter personas.
I can see your argument there.
But what else can we say about this
I think
episode?
they're both Flutter... I think that I would just consider them both Flutter Bitch, honestly.
Just two different versions.
Yeah, I guess.
Bats.
Flutterbat.
I thought Flutter Goth
yeah,
first.
what did you think? Yeah, Flutter Goth. I could see that. A lot of people did fan art of Flutterbat as a goth.
Yeah. Didn't that already happen in the episode where she was a model way back in season 1?
Yes. Pause for the camera.
Oh yeah, photo finish.
I had to do the mentally advanced voice for you to actually know it.
But with this episode, I really enjoyed it. I would definitely put it at the bottom of my top tier, so it's a love it episode. And I just enjoyed the antics of it. I enjoyed Pinky's antics the most, to be honest.
Yeah.
Rarity, oh my god, how Rarity tried to get her to...
Oh, what about the giant apple?
That was pretty cool. But I really have to point out this with Rarity. Her first approach to trying to get Fluttershy to be normal again. Please do stop being a vampire bat.
Get down from that branch and do please stop being a vampire bat.
Yeah, I mean, did she really think that would work?
Oh, and then there's also the song. Stop the bats, stop the
Oh yeah, that was a brutal song.
Then don't come back.
That was a brutal song, actually. Because they were trying to find a way to do this, and they found a way to hypnotize them. But you know Applejack was thinking, let's kill them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I hate to say it, because I really hate to
And
side with...
everyone jumped in on the whole idea of this genocide of a whole different race just because of this whole swarm.
Yeah, in the end I would have sided with Fluttershy, but I hate to say it, but...
You actually agreed with that, Applejack, during
I don't agree with killing them, just getting rid of them.
Yeah.
But I have to say that I hate to say that I have to side with Applejack on that one, because that's their livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see Fluttershy's side of it too, but I really hate to say I sided with Applejack, but I did.
Yeah, it seems that Fluttershy is more... Applejack doesn't tolerate animals as much as Fluttershy, clearly.
Yeah.
She sees them more as a nuisance onto the farm, her own livelihood, whereas Fluttershy, they are her livelihood.
I really feel like if they had actually talked instead of Applejack overpowering Fluttershy, they could have come up with a solution.
It wasn't even Applejack, just...
It was everyone bullying her.
Yeah, everyone. I'm sorry, dear, but Applejack's part of the song was much better.
Is that actually what she said?
No.
She made a better point, that's what she said.
Yeah, she made a better point.
At least Rarity was somewhat
She
polite
might as well
about
have
it.
said, but her part of the song was better.
At least she was polite about it, though. The rest of them were just like, nope.
Stop the bats. Stop the bats.
You gotta stop these bucking bats.
That's Pinky's the only one smiling during the whole...
His shoulder face has got that same usual smile on.
She has that smile during the entire thing.
That's Pinky.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's Pinky for ya.
She's always happy, except for when she's discorded,
Bats.
or when she's frustrated with kids, or when Fluttershy makes fun of her.
No, there was another time, Gilda.
Oh, yeah. And even then she was happy. She tried to give her a party.
Yeah?
It's just those... And Pinkamena, of course. But that's not Pinkie Pie. I consider that a separate entity.
Yeah, same here.
And she did show up again. If you remember, in the episode with her cutie mark switch.
And
that was
what my
Pinkamena.
cutie mark is telling me.
And that was Pinkamena. Her hair was down.
Completely straight.
Yeah. But, yeah, back to this episode. This was probably one of my favorite Fluttershy moments.
This is one of your favorite Fluttershies?
Yeah. And she taught him a powerful lesson with her transformation.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to your friends. Or they might turn into vampire bats and destroy your life.
So many random transformations to just persona and whatnot. Lot of guy.
I ate a pony? No. Yes. No.
Are you saying I didn't eat a pony?
Yes.
So I did it?
Yes.
I'm confused.
That was the best thing she could have said there. I'm confused. I say that a lot in the Minecraft server. I'm so confused.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
I'm confused. I mean, I don't think she ate a pony.
She did.
Well, you never know. We didn't see the whole time she was a vampire bat.
But she had the desire to eat the apples.
You think she'll ever eat another apple?
I'm not sure. If she does, she relapses.
I want to suck
I
her
don't know,
juice.
because think of it. The main food source is Sweet Apple Acres.
Yeah. I want to suck your juice.
Oh, good God. Random headcanon. If there is a watchmaker ever in Equestria, if there was raining, then, what's his name? Crap.
Main character?
Yes.
Owen Hardy.
Owen would have been an apple farmer somewhere around Ponyville.
Owen would be Applejack. No, Owen would be Apple Bloom because his father would be Applejack.
No, because he's assistant manager.
Oh yeah.
So
he'd be Applejack.
Uh-huh.
And Granny Smith would be the father.
Yep.
Oh my God. I didn't realize that there were so many connections between these two universes. Watchmaker, Celestia.
Who would be the anarchist? Discord.
Discord would be the anarchist, except I can't give anything away.
What?
You'll find out.
What do you mean?
You'll find out. You'll see the difference between him and Discord.
Who?
The anarchist.
Oh.
You'll see a major difference.
Alrighty, so... I'm guessing no redemption anyway.
Who would the Carnies be? Oh, you haven't met the Carnies yet.
No.
Okay, so we'll wait on that. But anyway, back to this episode. I loved it.
Yeah. Awesome episode.
So many bat jokes.
By the way, Silverquill,
Yeah?
the one reviewer I tell you to keep checking out, he does this entire review as Hunter S. Thompson. Or at least his own twist on him.
Yes. I need to watch that when I get home.
Yeah.
We can't stop here. This is bat country. Apple bat country.
Yeah, he goes on, like, doing the entire thing in a Hunter S. Thompson voice, typing on a keyboard.
Does he wear the costume?
Yes.
I must watch this.
Oh, and by the way, his OC is a griffin.
Yeah.
A uniquely drawn griffin.
That can't fly because he has no flight animation?
Yes.
You told me about that.
As a matter of fact, it's like a constant joke. He only had a flight animation for then it was a dream sequence. Thanks to my patron viewers, I have a flight animation!
So basically he's the griffin version of Scootaloo.
I guess.
Except Scootaloo will eventually learn to fly.
But only because they literally don't have him flapping its wings in the animation frames.
Yeah.
I have a flight animation.
Yes. But I don't have much more to say about this one. It's pretty straightforward. It was another one that's just a fun episode.
Yeah.
There's not much like character growth. There's not much to say that's new. There's not much to point out besides Pinky's power to control her hair.
Yeah, that was... Again, she learned a tip from the Maniac in the last episode.
The Maniac.
The Maniac.
I'm a maniac. Maniac on the floor. And my hair's moving like it's never moved before. But anyway.
You gonna make a cover of that song for
Yes.
her?
Except it's going to be heavy metal.
Of course.
Not death metal. Just fast-paced rock.
She's a maniac.
Like I said, not death metal. I'm going to sing it. I gotta get my electric back. Or should my electric guitar be named Luna? No, my acoustic's the one I feel the connection with. Fruit Bat Roundup, Fruit Bat Roundup.
Yes.
I can't believe we didn't mention that yet.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
Fruit bat roundup. Fruit. Oh my God! Did we mention that Discord when he's in the shower, he's singing Winter Wrap Up?
Oh yeah.
Winter Wrap Up.
Yeah, they
Winter
summon
Wrap
him. He's taking a shower. He's completely bathing, and he's singing Winter Wrap Up.
Yeah.
And now Pinky's singing Fruit Bat Roundup here.
Yeah, that must be one of the more popular songs in the series.
It would be interesting if, like, maybe they even hinted that they were hanging out with Discord occasionally off screen.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they should. I feel like that, because Celestia said reform him, and with the power of friendship, so go be friends with the guy.
Right?
Twilight, play some nerdy chess with him. I'm sure he'd enjoy that, though he'd probably turn all the pieces into living things.
You'd have Wizard's chest.
Yes. Wizard's chess. Fluttershy, obviously they're already friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think he appreciates aesthetics, as crazy as they might be, so, you know, he can help Rarity with some crazier designs.
Well, gee, part of his aesthetic being comfortable was actually being on a floating couch in the middle of a spinning cottage.
Exactly. And who else? Who else do we have? Applejack? Skip Applejack. Pinkie Pie, it's obvious they would get along.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we don't even have to go into that. Rainbow Dash, I'm not sure. He can make obstacles for Rainbow Dash.
Alright, random topic that we could have on the focus of this episode.
Random topic for this episode?
Well, random quick discussion.
What if there were actual vampires?
If there were actual vampire ponies?
That fed on ponies. Or zombie ponies. Both. Let's talk about both. How could it be Y7?
What would Dr. Van Helsing's name be?
Main Helsing?
Main Helsing?
Yes. Yeah. I'm Dr. Main Helsing, and I'm here to hunt down...
I can't remember his first name.
What would Dracula's name be? Oh, it was something really German. It's Dr... Oh, not Elman. I'll check.
Hang on, I got a copy of it on the shelf.
Or I could just Google it. I'll just Google it. It's easier that way.
Yeah, whatever.
Ryan keeps messaging me. Yo, what's your prodigy, Oracle, Dilio, Quadborn, Cezanne?
Uh-huh.
I don't even want to guess. Okay, so what are we looking up? Dr. Van Helsing.
Yes. I want to say Ludwig.
Let's see.
I want to say Ludwig, but I don't think so.
Abraham Van Helsing. That's what his name was in Dracula.
I don't know, I could somehow see Abraham still stick in universe.
Abraham Van Helsing. What would Dracula's name be?
Are we going on the base of him or the nickname?
Nickname.
Well, the nickname just means son of the dragon.
Oh, so he'd have a dragon name.
Well, Vlad Tepes. What could we do with that?
I don't know.
Because that was the inspiration for Dracula.
Yeah.
According to Bram Stoker.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing either.
So probably just Count Pony Dracula or something stupid like that. Horsula?
Horsula?
Coltula? No. Colt Dracula!
Colt Dracula?
Instead of Count Dracula, Colt Dracula.
You do realize that Colt refers to a young male horse, right?
He doesn't age.
True.
So he'd be Colt Dracula. That's the only thing I can think of. That's all we can do.
Yeah, there's not really much you can do with Dracula.
Count Dracula.
Jonathan Harker.
Who?
Really?
I haven't read that book in a very long time.
John Harker is the real estate agent.
Oh, right.
Like, he's the one that initially goes to Transylvania and does all the stuff so that he moves to London.
I can't think of anything for John Harker.
And then there's Mina Murray.
Mina.
And we already used Maine.
Who said we can't use it twice?
Yeah, I guess.
Mina Hoofy.
I don't know, they kind of have random names. I mean, heck, we're Rocky Van Horn II in Golden Scales.
Yeah. But what?
I mean, Pinky's full name is Pinkamena, and she has a sister named Maud.
Do you think they came up with Pinkamena Diane Pie after or before creating the character?
I don't know.
Here's my question. Back to the Dracula thing.
Yeah.
How would they defeat Dracula in a TVY7 way?
I don't know, because honestly, even
The elements of harmony. Oh,
even the movies generally play it down a lot, in which the way to kill Dracula is, well, to kill any vampire according to the book is to chop off the head, then stake him in the heart.
Yeah. I don't think they can do that in the show.
Instead, every movie since the black and white era just went with the stake in the heart.
Yeah.
And plus the weakness to sunlight, yeah, he never died in sunlight.
He was just weak to it.
Yeah, he just lost his supernatural
I would say
power.
basically he's made human.
He lost his... Yeah, he was made human. He lost his supernatural power.
What if you kill him in sunlight?
Do you want to know where the sunlight thing came from in vampire lore generally? At least in popular culture?
Where?
Nosferatu.
Oh, right! They can't see what I'm doing. I'm doing the pose from Nosferatu.
Yeah.
It disappears.
Yeah, Count Orlok was the first vampire on film to be weak to sunlight.
Well, did you know that was actually based on Dracula?
Yeah, and it was the closest adaptation until Francis Ford Coppola went at it.
You know they still got in trouble for that? The reason they used Count Orlok and Nosferatu is because they couldn't get the rights to it, and they still got in trouble for making it?
Yeah, they changed all the names, but kept the same exact plot minus how they killed him.
Yeah. It was just the sunlight. She lured him out in the daytime. Which was smart.
Yeah.
I wish they would... I'd like to see them redo that movie in modern day, just not make it really crappy.
I mean, let's not forget that vampires can't travel across water.
Yeah.
Either.
And those
At least
long
not
fingers.
flowing water.
Yeah. I think that's a myth.
I don't know. Dracula did have to actually be transported in boxes filled with the earth.
True.
Which is actually... Have you ever read Hellsing?
The
manga?
Long time ago.
They take... Hirano, the person who actually wrote the series, put everything from Bram Stoker into it to the point where they say they try to just list the quick ways to the mercenaries they hire on to how to kill a vampire, and they say for any more tips, just look up Bram Stoker.
That's awesome. Let's light this on fire.
No.
Okay, but back to the episode, because we've gone way off topic. Your random discussion for the episode, though, so it's tied in.
Yes.
I like this episode. I would put it in my top tier. I loved it. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah, this was a very enjoyable episode. Again, a blast all the way.
Fluttershy was pretty great.
Yeah, Flutterbat was awesome.
I can't hate Fluttershy. I don't think it's possible.
Yay.
Yay!
She's just too kind and timid.
Woo! I don't know. I can't make myself hate Fluttershy.
I could just cheer. Woo!
Especially when she gets mad. That's when I seem to enjoy her the most.
Flutter.
Seriously?
Oh, and what about just her sarcasm throughout Daring Don't?
Yeah.
With Rainbow Dash. I don't even think I could last another 2 months. Yeah, I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
And then after they're all done watching the whole thing unfold, the fight, shouldn't we go in and help her?
Yeah, really. I was through that whole thing just pointing at them, like, go in and help!
Do something?
Instead of
There's Malcolm right there. Hello?
I mean, if I saw Stephen King fighting a clown, I'd help him.
Really?
Yeah. Though I think he'd know what to do.
If Lovecraft was still alive and you saw him fighting a Hound of Tindalos.
I would stay far away from that. That's totally different, though. You can't escape those things.
True.
If it was Cthulhu, I'd probably reason with him. Like, I'm your biggest fan, Cthulhu! I know. I'm going to make you my primary acolyte.
Wouldn't that involve him eating your brain first?
Nah. That's all I have to say.
Okay, let's see another one. What if he was fighting... What if him and a whole squadron of Mythos riders were fighting against one of the Dark Young?
Well, I'm technically a Mythos writer, so I'd be like, I'll help. I've written several Lovecraftian stories.
Just all you're trying to do is seal it back up and send it where it came from.
I'll be like, guys, I write the Mythos too! Yeah!
Do you know any spells?
I know several.
Well, get us out down and help us.
Yes. I'd probably make the face Rainbow Dash made. Then I'd charge in.
I don't even know what sound she made there.
I don't know either.
It was a completely unique sound to that face alone.
I can't even. But that's probably I'd make a face like that, just be like, yay! And I'd probably then cast my spell. It'd probably be a blood spell.
I don't know, is there anything involving rings in Stephen King's work? Where someone would say, give me the ring!
I don't know. We can make it something else, though.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you the ring until I've properly proposed. The long, uncomfortable hug.
Yeah. And I think that proves that Rainbow Dash is at least bisexual. Maybe just for Daring Do and Gilda.
Fluttershy, maybe?
I don't see it there.
Really?
No, I don't. I see them as just friends.
Huh. Well, a lot of fan art writers would disagree.
They can't see what I'm doing, but
No.
no, they can put whatever headcanon they want. But I am completely firing that out of my headcanon.
Actually,
and
here's
into the
another
world.
random topic. Main six and relationships.
I have no idea. Honestly, I've never even thought about it. You mean among themselves?
No, not among themselves.
Okay, because I was going to say that wouldn't work with everybody.
Not with everybody.
I could
Maybe if it did happen amongst themselves with like a couple of them, maybe. But honestly, I'm referring to like other characters.
I have no idea. I just know Rainbow Dash and Daring
Like
Do.
here would be an interesting idea. What if one of the main six sends Applejack, of course, wound up dating Big Mac? Even though most people would put Big Mac and Cheerly together.
Yeah, I still have to go with that one.
Big Mac and Cheerly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't dispute that one either.
Can't imagine any of them.
Yeah, none of the main six would really be interested, I don't think.
Well, which one of them is into philosophy?
Not sure.
In my canon, he's the
There is
philosopher.
someone for Pinky, but he comes up later in the series.
You mean towards the end?
Uh,
Of what's out right now?
yeah, later in season 4, like midway.
Weird Al Yankovic?
Mm-hmm.
I guessed as much. Yeah, I don't know. I never given it any thought.
Twilight, you'll have to see Equestria Girls for that.
Deleting from headcanon.
Well, it's kind of rebunked from canon.
Good. It was shot out of the cannon.
But there is a potential character there if they were to bother to develop him.
Why would they?
If they actually want to introduce this idea.
I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I choose not to think about it because I'm enjoying the characters as they are.
True. Why muddle it up with relationships?
I really want to see Gilda come back, though.
Rarity and Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants has a wife, doesn't he?
That woman who was, like, hunched over him while he was asking her out.
Yeah.
I think she was literally there just to say, Fancy Pants is not asking Rarity out on a date.
I don't know. Fancy Pants seems like kind of a dork. He's a good guy, but kind of a dork.
Yeah, but he's a Canterlot noble. He's a Canterlot high society type.
See, I have to say with Rarity,
that she wants to go for.
I don't feel like that's who she'd end up being with. I feel like she'd end up being with somebody we wouldn't even completely expect. Big Mac.
You think she would wind up with Big Mac?
I can see it.
Really?
Why am I talking about this?
I don't know. Why are we shipping ponies?
Yeah, let's stop doing that. But
Yeah.
yes, I think that mainly just comes for the comedy aspects of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, it would be off screen, and she'd be like, wow, I never knew you were this smart. Yup.
Yep.
Is that all you say when the camera's on you? Yup. Well, no, there was that one time, and it just goes back to the scene where he yells at the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
No, and then there was that other time, cut back to
The very first episode the first Applejack episode.
the first Applebuck season. Oh yeah, callback.
I just think you're calling back to more than you can chew. I just think you're biting off more than you can chew.
But yeah, callback, Applebuck season.
Yeah, there's been a couple of them this season so far.
And no, it wasn't that long after the Summer Sun celebration.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I still feel like the seasons aren't regular. I feel like they happen not at random, but
As needed.
as needed. And the Summer Sun is like when it's like, oh my God, the Summer Sun Festival, and Celestia's like, yeah.
And Luna's
And then-
like, oh.
Celestia's like, yeah. And what's his name? Roy Rage is like, it's my line.
That's my line.
I was supposed to say that.
I'll get you for this, Celestia.
And he becomes the next major enemy.
Yeah! With a sonic boom scream.
Yeah! Everyone's covering their ears. Yeah!
Earthquakes shatter the earth all around.
I will destroy you, Celestia. You can't.
Okay, we are really bored and...
It's 2 in the morning.
Almost 2 in the morning, and chances are we're sleep deprived now, so...
I know you are.
Yeah, I'm definitely...
I've been up since 8 a.m.
I've been up since 7 o'clock p.m. yesterday.
Yeah, you need to get some sleep, and I need to get some sleep, and we need to pick this back up tomorrow.
Yes. Although I think I actually will have plans tomorrow.
Well, let me know what happens.
Yep. And
So that was... What episode was that again?
we just got through Bats. Good, great episode, hilarious. We went on massive tangents there for...
I enjoyed those
I don't even
tangents.
know why. And the next one is Rarity Takes Manhattan.
Yes.
We get to leave Ponyville.
Finally.
Yeah.
Ponyville and Camelot, anyway.
Yeah, we go to Manhattan.
I feel like Babs should show up here.
Babs?
As much as I dislike her.
But the Cutie Mark Crusaders aren't involved.
That's true. They made her blind.
So we shall see you next time.
Bye!